Yeah, there's a lot going on in the NFL world right now. I just in terms of like prep, finally it was announced that the Jets are going to be on Hard Knocks, and they really did not have a choice because apparently they didn't want that, but that was announced today. So,
yeah, I thought that was already agreed upon.
It was like a rumor kind of thing.
No, but it was like more than a rumor. It was like the Jets are going to be on Hard Knocks, and then today they are officially on.
Yeah,
Hard
that
Knocks.
was I think it was Dov, and I think it was like speculation, and then they were like, oh yeah, now it's definite. So that's gonna be interesting. I mean, that should make for an interesting Hard Knocks, at least bare minimum. But then also,
it's got all of the ingredients. Like the Lions season last year was kind of good.
Yes.
And that's just because Dan Campbell is a personality. He's entertaining. So if you look back at the best seasons, it's that you have the recipe of an interesting team and big entertaining personalities on the team, whether that's like Rex Ryan with the Jets when he was there, or to the first season when you had like Shannon Sharp and Tony Saragusa and Ray Lewis. And like back in those seasons, like the teams were good. Like we've been given teams that so many times can't be good based on the qualifiers. The Jets could be good this season, so it might be interesting. But Aaron Rodgers is intriguing in that like he's a very, very good quarterback in a new situation, but like how entertaining is he going to be on Hard Knocks? Like I think it's going to be a letdown actually when we watch the Jets Hard Knocks.
I can understand that because it depends on like what Aaron Rodgers you get.
Sauce Gardner's entertaining.
Yeah, I think there's other guys on the team that could like make it interesting, but I think there's also going to be that like we don't want these cameras here.
Yeah, that's the real problem.
It could also make like because they might just be very subdued like during it. But I mean, you made that whole episode on it. It's been a while since Hard Knocks has been like really, really good because I used to watch that religiously.
Yeah.
And then like the ones even in mid-season, like I haven't even seen any of those. So
the way I know like Hard Knocks is not interesting is for like the last 4 years, I've watched every episode except the finale for each season. Because I'm like uninterested at that point, and we already know everything that's going to happen or has happened to the team, and it's just like there's no draw for me to finish the series.
Yeah. Like I did like the Lions one. The Lions one I enjoyed, even though they said I was going to be on it and they didn't put me on it. But like it was good. I enjoyed it. I think the last episode was good.
It was good enough, but like
you watch that last episode?
Dan Campbell, what do you remember from the Lions one?
The Lions Ken.
Yeah, the longest pause in television history. I don't even know if Campbell's even answered that question to today's date.
And will.
Boom.
But yeah,
I fucking love it. Okay, I love it. Freaking love the Russell Wilson trade.
In addition, speaking of things that will hopefully be good, they debuted this on McAfee's show, but like the first like 4 minutes. But that Netflix special dropped today about the quarterbacks. I'm not gonna lie, I love the QBs that they picked because they're so wildly different. You have Marcus Mariota, right, who by the end of the season is not even a starter. You have Kirk Cousins, who have like these crazy, crazy wins, and then they got bounced in the first round of the playoffs. Can't wait to see that episode. And then you have Pat Mahomes, who won the freaking Super Bowl and also got his leg destroyed.
Why didn't they follow Deshaun Watson? Why didn't Netflix follow Deshaun Watson?
I mean, it would have been a very boring 11 weeks.
Do you think we're going to walk away from quarterback liking each of these quarterbacks more? Or do you think Netflix will stumble upon the fact that there are bodies hidden in Kirk Cousins' basement?
That's what I'm saying. I think that it's going to turn into one of those like true crime documentaries.
Yes.
It's going to spin off because you're going to see like a hand like just like resting like, you know, underneath like one of the sofas in Kirk Cousins' house. because again, Kirk Cousins being a serial killer and all. So I think once they have that, then it's gonna have a spin-off and it's gonna be like Quarterbacks, a true crime story.
Ooh, you know who would have been interesting? Like, I like that they were like, let's go with Mariota. He's kind of this former first overall draft pick and now is like a fringe QB. Kenny Pickett would have been really interesting to me because it's a rookie quarterback. He was the only rookie quarterback taken, and he plays for your favorite franchise now, the Steelers. Like, yeah, because they were so generous to you. We like the Steelers.
Oh, I like the Steelers. Yeah.
Your favorite. You like them more than the Packers, what you told me in private.
Nope.
But like Pickett there and
Say that
whole season with Trubisky in front of him. Ooh, kissing titties and Pickett. Come on. They could have just called the show Kissing Titties instead of quarterback. Huge ratings. Did you see Eli Manning roasting Peyton on Twitter about it?
No.
Oh my God. Dude, Eli is just the best.
He's a savage, and I love it.
Omaha Productions, which is Peyton's company, tweeted out the like a screenshot of quarterback, hyping it up. And Eli was just like, really original name for the show, Peyton. How long did it take you to think of that one?
I love it. I love it.
It's like, I love Eli Manning so much.
He's pretty great. He is pretty great. I will say, I hope this does really well for Netflix. One, so they ultimately cancel it. But two, because it does well and people will like it and they'll be like, oh, okay, good, done. But two, I would love to see them follow another 3 quarterbacks this year, because it will get us hyped for, again, if it's good. I haven't seen it yet. I'm spitting on it. That's just the credits of every single episode. It's just Kirk. You just had to see standing at a school crossing and spitting on the kids as he goes by. Anyway, I think I'm excited because I think like this could be a really cool concept because, as you know, NFL fans just want more NFL content that's good, especially if it's behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of the Packers, like, they don't do that stuff. They rarely post it, and there's a craving for more stuff. And like any team that is more like insulated or like doesn't allow a lot of access, I mean, that's why Hard Knocks gained its popularity to begin with, right? You saw players in like kind of like
the first
media.
real look at the NFL we got.
So I hope so.
And
I hope it's good.
A couple, I think this will do well. And the fact that Mahomes is one of the quarterbacks that they followed, like no quarterback has an excuse not to do it other than just like they suck. Like if Mahomes did it, like what are you going to say? But also, I think the fact that Omaha Productions produced it, like having it be Peyton Manning's company, and knowing like that he's such a iconic player and an advocate for players, like that's a level of trust you're probably not going to have if it were just like an HBO show or another company, or even if it was just like Netflix bringing it to you. Like you don't know exactly what light they're going to paint you in. And I think you can trust Peyton. So
it's going to be very player friendly, I would assume. So maybe they're not going to have the serial killer stuff in there. They should.
No, it'll be a truth they can't deny.
Release the Cousins cut. And it's him just cutting people. So that's what that is.